Welcome back to the CHAMPS show, everybody. As you know, the latest in the culture is 710 time. 710 is the new 420. Everybody's into these oil extractions. But as you know, we've done a lot of stories where somebody doesn't know what they're doing, is going to blow something up. And that's a big problem. And here to solve that problem, we've got the guys from Apeks who have the real stuff. Look at this. Oh my goodness. We've got Apeks Supercritical. Maybe you can tell us a bit about it. We've got Andy here for Apeks.
Sure. Apeks Supercritical. We've been in business for about 12 years building supercritical CO2 extraction systems. The system you're looking at here is our 1500 psi, 5-liter supercritical CO2 extraction system. It uses CO2 as a solvent to dissolve the oils from the botanical plant material, subsequently carries them over into the separation vessel, and does an extraction. We're demonstrating some hops right over here, so I'll show you before and after. We're actually doing the hops extractions. These are hops pellets before extraction. These are hops pellets after extraction. So you see they're much lighter in color, they're slightly expanded. They're, if you could smell them, you would smell aromatic from these and not from here. That's the final extracted oil.
So it's hops oil here.
Hops oil. Hops is a brother of cannabis.
Right.
So we do a lot of extractions on cannabis, or I'm sorry, on hops extractions when we're practicing and testing our systems out. Or even though a lot of our customers are going to be doing cannabis extractions.
So we've got three chambers working here?
Sure. So there's 3 or 4 major components of the system. The part you're looking at right there is the extraction vessel. This one's a 5-liter capacity. We also have a 1-liter and a 20-liter capacity.
Wow. Okay. So we got even bigger than this.
Even bigger.
4 times bigger.
Yeah,
okay.
4 times bigger. You'll load your material into the extraction vessel. You'll notice there's a filter on the top. You also, if you look down in there, you'll see there's a filter in the bottom. Those filters are 20 micron porous metal filters that allow you to just dump the extract the raw material right into the vessel. No bags, no filters, no nothing like that. Once you've loaded your material into the extraction vessel, close the lid, use the bolts to secure the lid in place. Start the system up. Starting the system on our fully automatic system is very simple. You push start.
Yeah, that's it.
Once you push the start button, basically what's going to happen is CO2 is going to be automatically loaded into the extraction vessel and the separation vessels. The CO2 pump, the recirculating pump, will kick on. It'll allow the CO2 to start recirculating throughout the system. As the CO2 recirculates through the system, as a liquid, it extracts the oil from the plant material, carries over into the separator. The separator has what we call our valveless expansion technology.
Wow.
So inside the separator, what will happen, the liquid CO2 that's carrying the oil from the plant material is going to come into our separation vessel and collect down in the bottom of it. Now the mechanism for separation is basically a decompression of the CO2. So what will happen is the CO2 is going to come in here with the oil suspended in it, high pressure liquid CO2 comes in through here and decompresses through our valveless expansion mechanism. The valveless expansion mechanism causes the CO2, the liquid CO2, to decompress and drop the oil out of solution. When it drops the oil out of solution, it does it inside of the separation vessel where it collects down at the bottom. The gaseous CO2 then leaves the separation vessel and goes back to the pump so it can get recirculated in a closed loop, fully automatic, recirculating CO2 system.
Wow. And then we got a second.
So the second separator acts as a backup for the first in the event that it gets overfilled or that it gets carryover.
Okay.
It also acts as a surge volume for the pump, so you minimize your pressure fluctuations throughout the system. All of our vessels are all jacketed, water jackets on the outside to control the temperature throughout the system. In addition, all of our systems are designed, engineered, built per the ASME code. Right, so American Society of Mechanical Engineers defines ASME as the pressure vessel code. All of our vessels follow the ASME pressure vessel code.
And is this code something that legislatures and councils might be adopting as a safety standard?
Absolutely. It's already spread throughout industry. Oil and gas, aerospace, boilers, everybody follows ASME code when we're talking about pressure vessels. We're following it as well. All of our systems also have electronic control systems. So there's 2 levels of safety function, right? Obviously, the control system makes the system go and not go, but in addition, it's monitoring pressures, temperatures, so that in the event that there is an overpressure condition or an underpressure condition, the system will react accordingly electronically and do something about it. All right, so that's our first level of safety protection. The second level of safety protection is our relief valves. So you've got mechanical relief valves on every single one of the pressure vessels and the pump discharge. So in the event that the power goes out or the electricity somehow fails or the controller fails, we still have a secondary backup, which is a mechanical relief valves. Right? So all of our systems have strong engineering practices, ASME code, ASME design. We've got first level protection, electronic controls, second level protection being the mechanical relief valves.
Wow. It sounds like you've thought of everything, and it looks sturdy as hell. It's gonna last forever.
This is our smaller version of the exact same system.
Oh wow!
Right, this is what we call our recirculating benchtop system.
Okay.
Again, fully automatic, recirculating, closed loop CO2 extraction system. Right, uses liquid CO2 to extract the oils from the botanical plant material. Runs. The nice thing about this system. 110 power. Completely runs on 110. So you don't need an industrial warehouse. You don't need three-phase power.
You need 220 for this one?
You need 220 three-phase for this system. Okay. This one will run on 110. Right? Plug it into your house. 3 components. The pump is the first component. Right? This is a recirculating electric 110 volt electric recirculating pump. The CO2 extraction system has all the same safety features and that we talked about in the other one. So we've got 110 volt power, we've got electronic monitoring for safety protection. We also have the start button, fully automatic, so all you do is push start. The system will automatically pressurize, it will automatically maintain the pressure at the appropriate level, and then once the timer is expired, then the system will automatically recover the CO2 back into the bottle for reuse again the next time.
Wow. That's amazing. All right, so how can people get one of these? Tell us about your website, whatever contact they need.
ApexSupercritical.com is our website. Pricing information can be found by clicking on the pricing tab. It'll automatically send you an email with all the pricing information, or you can call us.
There you go. And it's right there, folks. ApexSupercritical.com. Check it out. This is the gold standard, man. This is amazing what you got going here. Fantastic. There's the big machine. There's the medium machine. This is the small machine. That's some fancy stuff.
This is our.
And there's a big machine somewhere.
There's a larger machine.
Wow.
Notice but for proportion, the height of the vessel is to the top of the controller. And so the height of the vessel would come up to here.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Andy, for showing us all this. This is amazing stuff.
You're welcome. Thank you.